Shout out to everybody out here on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Bam, 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 boom. Appreciate the support. 33, man. 33 years of prison stories. We out here. We rolling. We fighting a good fight. We ducking all the hooks. We doing it, man. We on the road to 100K, man. We almost there. So let's keep it going. Appreciate everybody who support the platform. Everybody who support the movement. Everybody who leave comments, man. Put likes on videos. Everybody who tap into that morning mud. Big love, man. Much appreciated. And everybody who hit me in that P.O. box, man. Big salute to Mike T, man. Been coming through the big way, man. I definitely appreciate it. Everybody who liked that fleece video, man. As I'm making this, the other one shit already had came out, but as I was making as the first one came out, man, 30,000 views in one day, easily the biggest video I had in one day. So big ups to everybody who supported. 600 comments, man. Let's go for 1,000. I'm looking for 1,000 comments. Break that record, man. And I know we can do it because we got the numbers to do it, man. We just gotta have team participation. But anyway, man, salute to all of y'all out there, TDP fans, man. I appreciate you, man. Family. Man, today, man, I want to do a reaction video to what Hollywood Trail sent me. Hollywood Trail sent me and said he wanted me to speak on this, man. So, hey, it's Hollywood Trail. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to see what's going on, man. But it says rappers facing life in prison. Rappers facing life in prison. The title alone is crazy, man. It's just let you know what type of world we living in, man, and what's going on out here. So let's see what we got going on. And this is by my main man. This is Nino Brown, man. Shout out Nino Brown, man. Nino Brown, the first reaction video I did was to Nino Brown. I've actually talked to Nino Brown a couple of times on the phone, man. You know what I'm saying? We had good conversation. We were supposed to be linking up. You know, time did not permit it. So hopefully, man, we'll link in the future, man. But big shout out to Nino Brown, man. Y'all hit him up and let him know, man. TBP say what's up. So let's see what he got going on. Let's see what his take is on this.
Tell you something. The God I serve, he'll give it, but he'll take it away. So if you don't appreciate what
Nino always come in with that energy.
These rappers was blessed with an opportunity to live their dream, travel the world, man, make millions of dollars, man, and wind up giving it all back in lawyer fees, fighting for their life, facing 30 years of life in prison, some of them even facing death. Check this out. These rappers all went from zero to hero, back down from icon to ex-con. Every rapper that I'm about to name done been on the top of the Billboard charts. They all have gold and platinum albums. They all have gold and platinum records. But now they facing 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, life sentences, even a death penalty. I don't know who successfully tricked these rappers to go from being poor in the ghetto to making it out, to selling millions of records, to living their dream that they prayed for, working hard to get, to never worry about money to pay bills for the rest of their life, to want to throw it all away trying to be street gangsters, from living in mansions with gourmet.
That alone is a powerful statement, man. You know, that's probably everybody's dream in life, man, is not to eliminate those words, man, about paying bills, about can you afford this, or can you go there, can you go here, can you buy this, can you buy that, you know, can you keep the lights on, can you pay the car note? That's probably everybody's dream. That's what everybody in the world get up every morning and go to work for, to make sure they can, you know, make ends meet and take care of their responsibilities. So when you are able to get to that place and then you turn around and it seems like from the outside looking in, like you just blow it or you just throwing it away, that's a hard pill to swallow, man. We used to have them conversations in prison all the time. When we see dudes, man, one of the main topics that I remember before I got out was like Antonio Brown, you know, to play football, all the stuff he had and what he kept doing. We couldn't understand that, you know, and it's even harder to understand when you're in a position like we in, We sitting in bondage and we watching the dude that got everything that we wish we had, and we seeing them just throwing it away. It'd be confusing, you know. But you have to go deeper into your thought process to think about why they doing it or what's going on. And if you never been in that position, it's hard to put yourself in the position, because everybody's gonna say, man, if I had millions of dollars, ain't no way I be doing this, ain't no way I be doing. But would you? You know what I'm saying? It's happened throughout the history of the world. You know what I'm saying? It done happened throughout the history of the world, and ain't nobody been able to explain it or understand it. But obviously it's something that need to be looked into, man, because like I say, when you strive and fight for everything that you want in life and then you get it, and, you know, I don't care how rich you are, I believe without a doubt, a shadow of a doubt, you still gonna have problems. But you should be able to navigate those problems a lot easier, man, when you got the financial burden lifting up off of you. Money is not your problem no more. So everything else is internal. Because, you know, you could take care of all the rest. Because you can pay all your bills. You can buy what you want. You can go where you want. You can live what you want, where you want. So I don't know it because I ain't never been in that position. I'm not afraid to tell you, I've been broke all my life. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just a fact. I'm not one of these dudes who gonna get on here and say, yeah, I was doing this, I ain't had nothing. You know, but a whole lot of time in the penitentiary. You know, I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality. You know the motto, but I ain't had it. You know what I'm saying? Now I can make broke look good, but I ain't got it. But these dudes actually had it. So it's a mystery to why would you have all this and then be doing all of that, knowing that it all can be taken away. I don't know. I can't answer that question, but I understand where you're coming from when he say this. So let's see what he talking about.
And marble flows, from posting pictures in expensive jewelry to posting pictures in orange jumpsuits with handcuffs on. All appear like they real nickels. I got a problem with that, man, because you not real. You real dumb. Young Thug is facing life on the YSL RICO charge right now. YNW Melly is facing the death penalty for a double homicide on his own friends. YFN Lucci is facing life in the penitentiary over a homicide involving that YSL RICO case. Casanova is facing 30 years to life on a conspiracy charge. Boosie, at the age of 40 years old, one of the last of the real, come from the real days, man, facing up to 15 years on a federal gun charge. 42 Dugg, locked up, facing a possible additional 5 years on top of the year he's serving on a gun charge. TK, 21 years old, sentenced to 55 years on a home invasion homicide. Now, all these rappers I just named was at the top of their game when they got indicted by the people. And now,
how can you? I don't even know that rapper. I heard the name TK. Just the first thought that come to my mind: how could you have a home invasion homicide case if you at the top of the charts? If you got millions of dollars, that don't compute to me. I mean, I just don't. I mean, you know, call me crazy. It just don't. It's the same thing with when you say dudes like Young Thug. Now, I knew who Young Thug was, even though I was in prison, because his music was all over, you know, the internet, all over the radio. So to be at that height of your career, man, and you still want to be in street life, I don't get it. I don't get it. I thought, growing up, people, when I was growing up, you know, people always say, I want $1 million. I want to make $1 million because they felt like $1 million would change their life to get out of the situation that they was in. These dudes have reached that goal and beyond. These dudes have took it to another level. For that, they should be commended, because a lot of these dudes, most of these dudes are in their 20s. In their 20s, and they have accumulated more money than the average person in America will accumulate in their entire life. So they've been exceptional. They've been astronomical. They've been phenomenal. So then to reach those type of heights, man, I guess it's some type of euphoria that comes with it that also gives them the allure of invincibility. The allure that makes them think they can do anything they want to do because they got so much money. It don't not work like that, man. It don't work like that. Because first and foremost, they probably ain't want you to get that type of money anyway, so you've already beaten the odds. And then for you to just get to that stage and you feel like you still have to prove something to somebody, you've already proven it. You've already proven it that you are extraordinary, that you are exceptional. So what do you need to prove to anybody? Anybody. And I know I can be just like the next person. Man, if I had, and I feel like that because of the knowledge that I acquired right now at this stage of my life, if I felt like if I had that type of money, that I would be responsible and I would be doing things that I know that would make a difference at the same time enjoying my life and making sure my family enjoyed their life. But man, these cats be wildin', man. I mean, bruh, you done did what most people will never do. And you still feel the urge to prove something to somebody. That is amazing to me, man. It's mind-boggling when you think of it.
Just state property, sweeping prison floors, and washing other men's clothes, even cooking for inmates, just for $2 a day. How you go from making $1 million and $2 million a year to $2 a day? How do you go from making millions, living in mansions, having maids to cooking, clean for you, to all the millions you made, turning into legal fees for an attorney, and now you sweeping and cooking and cleaning for grown ass men, talking about you a real nigga. You talking about you a real hitter. You talking about you a gangster. Man, let me tell you something. That ain't gangster. That's dumb. Rich is gangster. Freedom. Free out. That's gangster.
Please believe
Being
it.
able to see your
Please
family
believe
and
it.
love on your family.
That's gangster.
Gangster.
Yeah.
Y'all got to stop letting these goofies trick y'all off these streets, especially when God blessed you and delivered you from the ghetto with a legal way to make you some legal pay out these streets, man. Y'all living y'all dream. Y'all just get on there and talk and make millions, man. You ain't got to fight, you ain't got to kill, you ain't got to shoot. All you do is get on there and talk tough. You WWF, fool. You ain't no real gangster, you WWF, you a rapper. You Hulk Hogan and Undertaker. You the Rock before he became the Rock. You an actor, you ain't supposed to be out here doing the gangster shit. Get you some money, sit down, man. I pray all these guys get out them cases, man, because that's some real hard time. And one thing about the streets, they don't love nobody, man. They gonna forget you time as they dismiss you. Soon as you get a few years up under your bed, just like they did Pooh Shiesty, he locked up. All these rappers locked up, trading their freedom, trading their free out, trading their money, trading their kids, their families, their girls, just to be locked up around men and pose in prison pics like this. Talking about you a gangster. You ain't no gangster, fool. You dumb. The only one winning off that shit is them people, man. They got you.
Man, hey, you can say what you want about Nino Brown, man. And you can say what you want, man. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. He be talking real talk. He be talking real talk, man. Cause it ain't nothing gangster about that. Ain't nothing hard about that. That is when you look at that in its entirety, that is one of the most craziest things you could possibly ever do in your. Man, you talking about having millions of dollars, like he said, and living in these type of places and being able to do this and to change your whole family structure, man. You got enough money to change everybody that has your surname, your last name, and change their whole lives. And you want to throw that away or give it to a lawyer that's probably sitting around waiting and hoping and praying that one of y'all do something like this so he can hire you and make his living, to be able to take care of his family, to be able to go where he want to go, to be able to do the things he want to do and change his whole family legacy. That is crazy. The hard work that you done put in, the things that you done done to get to where you need to get, and then only to just to give it to somebody else. If they can't, they don't want to give it to you. They don't want to give it to you. But when your talent is so great that they have to give it to you, they then immediately turn and try to find a way to get it back. And how they get it back? Through your mistakes, through your bad decisions. And the lawyers is waiting right there, man. You probably got lawyers that just wait and just prey on rappers and just wait and just publicize and promote themselves to rappers. If you get in trouble, get at me. If you get in trouble, I got you. Put me on retainer. Man, it's crazy, man. It's a game. It's a game, man, but it's a deadly game that these dudes is playing, man, because like I say, in the history of the world, man, since I've been alive anyway, 50-something years, I ain't never ever and lived in a time where, you know, or the minorities, the black man, or people that, especially like rap or whatever it is, that been able to acquire the wealth that these youngins are able to acquire these days. Come on, man, we got black billionaires. You know what I'm saying? We got young dudes that's in the 19, 20. You got some of these rappers that's younger than that. These dudes have acquired multi-million dollars in worldwide success and fame. And you want to be a gangster? You already gangster. Because you already done did what everybody want to do. And you have to prove nothing to nobody. That's in the brain, man. That's the brainwashing that already been instilled. These dudes have acquired talent and knowledge about the business that they in and know how to, you know, produce in that and get what they want to get and be able to put something out that they know the masses want to listen to and love. But they deep in the game, like I said, but they got the rules missing. Because you ain't got rid of that brainwashing. It's like Denzel said, you got to unlearn it. You got to unlearn that stuff that you already had in your brain. You're learning new stuff, but you haven't unlearned the other stuff. You haven't unlearned that I got to be hard. Man, just like he said, that's WWF, man. You talking. You talking. When you start to try to live that stuff for real, that's when you done messed up. Yeah, that's when you done went too far. That's when you started to believe the hype. That's when you started to believe this is why they like me. No, they like you because of the way you able to form your words, the way you able to be able to rhyme, the way you able to be able to put them words together, the way you be able to flaunt success and show that this is what you can acquire, this is what you can do, this is what you can have. When you get a young person that look at you that's about your age and they see what you have accomplished and they see what you have attained and they're younger than you and they look and they see that, it makes it reality to them that they can do it. That they can do it. That's inspiration, man. That's motivation. But then when you turn around and throw it away and give it all back, you just feeding the stereotype that, hey, if I do get it, this is what I got to do. I got to be gangster. I got to get locked up, man. You get locked up, you may not come out. You may not come out. You know, and that's real. I don't care how much money, you may not come out. Because it ain't no telling what's going to happen. You can have somebody in there that's just jealous and mad just because you did all the things that they won't ever be able to do. And they could just have a whole attitude towards you about that, and then you get put around. They may just hate you just because you ruined the opportunity that they wish they had. Man, I'm telling you, man, I don't, man, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Enough for $2 a day. See, black ignorance is $1 billion business. You got to boycott that business. Remember back in the day, y'all talking about y'all boycott these people business? You got to boycott black ignorance. That's $1 billion business. We got to stop making these stupid people famous. Half these people so damn crazy, man. They get a little fame and a little ounce of influence, man, and they turn into a whole nother being that they never was before they got the money, man. Y'all got to tighten up. Because God done blessed you. He done picked you up out the hood and dropped you off in the goddamn gated community, man. He done picked you up from poverty and blessed you with money, man. More money than the eye can see. More money than the hand can count. And you want to count years on the calendar sitting in a holding cell waiting on the people to give you bail. Man, you rappers hell. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Y'all make sure y'all comment below and let me know which one of these people I just named gonna get out first. Y'all comment and let me know who y'all think put that agenda out there where you gotta be a real gangster to make it in this game, cause I'm lost in the sauce. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all make sure y'all like this video. Y'all make sure y'all share this video, baby. We the business.
I'm gonna like the video right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit that like right now. Yeah, you know, you got to give what you want, man. Yeah, I had to like the video. Like I said, man, he the first dude that I ever did a reaction video on. You know, Hollywood Trail suggested that as well. But yeah, one thing about dude, man, like I say, I don't know if you like his delivery. I don't know if you like the way he uses words. I don't know if you like him, period. But you cannot deny he be talking some real facts. You know what I'm saying? Real facts. Facts is undeniable. You know what I'm saying? They not debatable. And he talking real facts, man. Somebody done brainwashed these people, man, to believe that, you know, you have to live the image that you talking about, that you rapping about. You know what I'm saying? Not they have lost the concept that this is entertainment. That's all it is. It's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? You being able to put these words together and be able to say it in a way that most people can't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, English is universal. I mean, the people, we all speak the same language, but it's how you say it and the way you be able to phrase it and the way that you be able to make the melody flow with it and make it sound like music to us, make it sound like interesting to us. Everybody can't do that. That is a talent. So you have a talent, you have a gift that allows you to acquire most things that people in life will never acquire, but you still feel like you have to impress somebody. You still feel like you got to, you got something to prove. I don't get that, man. And we talking about dudes in their 20s. They done did more than most people will ever do in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, no matter what race they are. You have beaten the odds astronomically, and you still feel the urge to prove yourself. Prove what? To who? Man, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. And like I say, I don't want to myself feed into the stereotype and say, man, if I had it, I would have, because I don't know what I would have did. I feel in my mind like I know what I would have did. But we have to also understand these people have been given things that they, in their mind, they may not have ever believed that they would accomplish how much they accomplished. They may have gotten in the game looking for that type of success, but looking for something and actually acquiring something is two different things. They may not have really felt like I'm gonna get, or then they may get it and may feel like, well, I don't deserve this, or this might be taken away any day, or this can't be real. But it's real, man. It's real. When everybody in the world know your name and the things that you have and the things that you've accomplished, man, it's real. You cannot be a regular Joe and go out here and do this stuff to try to prove anything to anybody. Anybody. You've already beaten the odds, man. So, dudes like Boosie, man, I see a lot of Boosie interviews. I see a lot of Boosie, and I like Boosie. I'm not going to sit there, I like Boosie because I feel like Boosie always speak his mind. I feel like Boosie don't shy away from the camera. I feel like if you ask him anything, no matter what it is, you ain't no telling what's going to come out of his mouth. But 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to be the truth. It's how he feel. You know what I'm saying? And you got to respect that. But for him to keep carrying guns and stuff and knowing that you on paper and knowing that these people is down on you, man, I don't get that. How could you be so sharp in other areas and be so late in other? Now I know the objective is to protect yourself, but my dude, if I got that type of, and we done heard it over and over and over and over again, man, if you got that type of money, you hire somebody to be with you to carry the gun. Yeah, but it's that paranoia. See, Boosie been in prison. It's that paranoia. Is nobody gonna take care of me like I'm gonna take care of me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna do that. Even if you pay a dude to protect your life, do you honestly believe that another dude will put his life before your life? No. So that's why, if I had to analyze and look at it, that's why I feel like dudes like that still carry a gun. Dudes like that still get caught with a gun, even though they have enough money to have somebody to carry a gun. See, like I said, it's easy to sit on the sideline and say this, that, I do this, I have somebody carry, but will you? And look at the dudes who got the money and have still got caught with guns. A lot of them been in prison. Boosie been in prison, so he got that prison mentality, knowing that no one's gonna save me but me, even though I'm paying people to save me. Or even if you're in prison and you got some gangs behind you, you got some homeboys behind you, in your mind you still feel like when it come down to the get down, I got me better than they got me. Even if you believe they got you, but you still know, you trust. Wayne, had been locked up, get caught with a gun again. It's a concept, man, that these dudes have in their brain, man. Self-preservation is the number one law of nature. You got to take care of you, and you can't depend on nobody else to take care of you. And it's even more so profound in a man's mentality, So I hope Boosie come out of that, man. I really do, because of the simple fact that, not because I don't feel like he was wrong. Wrong is wrong and right is right, but just because I feel like I understand this concept, and I don't feel like Boosie. It's been a lot said about him in the past. I don't know about that. I don't judge people from what other people say. I don't know about it, so I can't really say that he did this, that, and the third in his past. We talking about right now. I don't see him out there looking to harm, hurt nobody. You know, he make music, he make a lot of memes, he say a lot of stuff. He share himself with the world. If you so publicly accessible like that to the world, it can't like you be out here doing all these crazy crimes, but then you can turn around and look at somebody like Thug. I don't know Thug. All the stuff they say he was doing, but he was accessible to the world. So it's a mentality that has to be changed, man. And I don't know where it started at, man. I couldn't even tell you where it starts at, but I do believe, man, there's some type of success training course needs to be implemented or needs to be mandatory for these young people. They do it in the NBA. They do it in the NFL. Some type of training course need to be implemented with these young people that's going to acquire this type of power, this type of wealth, and they never had it before. Something needs to go on to let these dudes know how to handle that success, how to be able to handle that pressure. Because just because you get all that money, I do not believe without a shadow of a doubt that all your problems just disappear. I believe you even acquire more problems. They're just a different type of problems. They just a different type. But you acquire more because then you got leeches, and then you got, vultures, and then you got buzzers, and then you got everybody who like you, people who hated you all your life, and then they love you. You know what I'm saying? People that looked at you when you was coming up in high school, wouldn't give you the time of day, now they want to marry you, now they want to have your baby. I mean, it's a lot coming at a person. You know what I'm saying? So you're talking about a complete whole life change with wealth. That is overwhelming for anybody. Even a grown, mature person is overwhelming for anybody. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people have failed over the years, and it's just the same process, but nobody put steps in place to prevent this. You know what I'm saying? You could go back as far as you can remember in lifetime. Everybody that was successful has been falling off there because they had all of these things that everybody wanted, and you see them fall. All the way from, Bill Cosby to Mike Tyson. It's just steps. But some people pick themselves back up, but there's no knowledge being given to them from the inception of them becoming famous and of them having money, because they don't have nobody to look up to that's giving out that type of advice. They don't have nobody. There's no one. A lot of these dudes are, setting precedents. They the first ones to do what they doing. You got 20-something, 30-something-year-old dudes now, man, getting hundreds of millions of dollars. Hundreds of millions of dollars. When I grew up, we wanted $1 million. These dudes getting 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, hundreds of millions of dollars, man. And with that comes responsibility, man. It comes responsibility, and I just don't think they prepared for it, and I don't think they have a lot of people to mentor them to be prepared for it and how to handle it. And most of the time when you acquire that type of money, it ain't nobody around you ever had that type of money. So anything that you want, anything that you say, any way that you view something, usually the people around you going to agree with you because they want a piece of what you got. So they don't want to oppose you. They don't want to rub you the wrong way because you won't cut them off. But you always need somebody, man, to have been there and done that to show you how to navigate your way through this industry, man, and through this fame and fortune. Because it's sad, man, to see these dudes get this stuff that a lot of people want, a lot of people desire, a lot of people pray for, hope for, and never obtain. And just to see it and see somebody have it and just seemingly just give it all back, that's amazing, man. And it's heartbreaking, you know what I'm saying, to a lot of people. But I wish them all well, man. I wish them all well. I do. And I hope they can change their mindset, man. Because I always say you change your mind, you change your life. You know what I'm saying? If you don't change your mind, you will not change your life. You need to change, first of all, the definition of a gangster. You need to change the definition of a gangster, man. A gangster is not going out here and shooting up people or showing that you tough or showing that you ain't scared to pop the pistol or you ain't scared to go to jail or prison. That is not the definition of a gangster, man. The definition of a gangster is just like what he said, paying your bills, taking care of your family, taking care of your kids, making sure your mama all right, making sure your siblings all right, making sure that you can have the things you want to have in life and you ain't got to struggle. That's a gangster, man. That's a real life. That's the type of gangster I like to be, because all that other part of the gangster comes with consequences. Man, how do you go from sleeping on silk sheets and riding in private jets, man, to sleeping in a cell? Like I say, he said making $2 a day. I'm saying making $27 a month. sleeping around all dudes. Might have to fight every day for your life. You know what I'm saying? All respect, everything that you work for is gone. There's none of that in prison. It ain't no special privileges. It ain't no catering to you. It ain't no private chefs. Ain't no Rolls Royces, Bentleys, Ferrari. It ain't none of that. You get on a bus with shackles and handcuffs on in a black box. You know what I'm saying? You wearing a jumpsuit. I mean, no, man, there's no comparison. You done went from the heights to the pit, the bottom. I told y'all several times, and I said a million times, I feel if you a grown man or woman and you standing on 2 feet and you alive and breathing, you is at the lowest point of the stage that you will be at on this earth without leaving this earth. Because you are without your liberties and your freedom and your loved ones, and everything that's important to you have been removed from you. And to jeopardize putting yourself in that position after you have acquired so much, unbelievable to me. Unbelievable to me, bro. Unbelievable. But, you know, it is what it is, man. And hopefully these dudes, you know, like I say, take this time to sit down. Because one thing about being locked up, you got enough time to think about all your mistakes, all your successes, all your downfalls, your bad decisions. And then hopefully this will click something in their brain that if they are afforded another opportunity to get out here, man, not only will they lead, but they will lead by example, and they will be better equipped, and they will be able to help the next person this they see coming up. They might fall into the same trap that they had. Because like I say, man, knowledge is nothing if you can't share it. It's nothing. If the smartest man in the world died tomorrow and never shared his knowledge, we never even knew it exists. Knowledge is nothing if you can't share it, man. So share your story, man. Share your experience so that you may help the next person, the next generation. And you know, this is how we get better. This is how we evolve, man. This is how we become a better people, a better nation, a better world. So hopefully that's what they'll do, man. I'm praying for all of y'all fellas, man. You know, and TBP, man, y'all talk to me in the comments, man. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your opinions is, man. Talk to me, I talk back. In the meantime, man, y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions. Man, we out of here. Salute Nino Brown, man. Boom, 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 boom. Holla at your boy, Nino. We still cool. Bang.